My heaviest weight was 421 pounds. At that time, I was just slowly killing myself. For me, it took a moment of impact to change my life. The night of that crash, it was either life or death. That was the wake-up call. That was when I was like, okay, I can't live this way. I cannot just slowly self-destruct. I've lost over 211 pounds. If you would have told the 400-pound version of myself that this was in the cards, any of it, I would think you're absolutely crazy. I remember in kindergarten, I wouldn't want to take off my shirt when we all went to the pool. I was always heavy. It caused a lot of bullying when I was growing up, and I just knew I was different. By the time I was 13, I was about 100 pounds bigger than every other 13-year-old. It made my life difficult to stand out and be that different. I was very close with my mom. She was always trying to get me to eat healthier, and she would sign me up for a nutritionist and have me go for a walk or go with me. When I was 14, my mom, she died. In her sleep, it was out of nowhere. It made me really angry. I think that anger and depression are really what kind of fueled me to give up on myself and on my life. I didn't think it was fair, just to lose someone, your parent, out of nowhere like that. Then I was really just like, am I allowed to curse? I was like, fuck that. I don't want to do these healthy things that she tried to get me to do. She's not even here to see it. I tried to numb my feelings with drugs and alcohol, but food was the one that really stuck the most. I would go to the drive-thru twice a day, at least. I was in the ballpark of around 10,000 calories a day. I was just slowly killing myself. I didn't really want to live to see another day. When I went to a doctor, they didn't have scales that would go past 400 pounds. They put me on a special scale, and they weighed me in at 421 pounds. When a doctor sees that weight, they tell you, you're not gonna live till 30 if you keep this up. I just didn't care. Literally right about there was where I got hit. For me, it took a moment of impact, literally, to change my life. Yep, right here. This was the spot where everything changed for me. I have not been back here since then. Since 2008. The day of this car accident, I remember vividly. I was driving home one day. I saw headlights coming right towards me. I slammed on the brakes. I got hit head on by a drunk driver. It's still ingrained in my mind, that scene. Yeah. I was banged up. I had a separated shoulder, broken wrist, but I survived. I knew that was like a second chance at life. I did feel like that's my mom looking out for me. It's not time yet. That night, March 30th, 2008, I just vowed to myself that I'm gonna change. And I didn't even know how. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I just knew I had to do something different than the way I was living. The next day, I woke up and I just started walking with the dog. I started eating healthier foods, and I started feeling really good. It got to where Blackberry and I, we were running down the hill and walking back up. All my neighbors knew me. The garbage man on the street knew me. After that year, I felt so good, I decided to join a gym. I remember the first time I did a pull-up, I did a dance party afterwards. I jumped up and I got up there. Coming from being so heavy and feeling so trapped, to do an exercise like that was so cool to me. My heaviest weight was 421 pounds. After 2.5 years, that's what led me to lose 211 pounds. The lowest I ever got to was 209 pounds. Since the 209, I've gained several pounds of muscle. I'm right now about 250. The feeling is indescribable. I'm lighter than I had ever been as an adult or a teenager or a kid, really. And I had a whole new life. Friends would say, there's this beautiful blonde girl who lives on our street. You gotta meet her. She had seen me out her window, walking Blackberry, up and down, back and forth. She would always hear the little jingle of her collar. And one day, she was walking her dog and I was walking Blackberry, and I stopped. And we started talking. She asked me out on a double date, and I decided I should definitely go. After that, we were inseparable.
We've always been, you know, our biggest motivators, and we push each other, especially when we have like those moments of doubt or whatever it might be. We play so well off of each other. We definitely, we're a great team, for sure.
She is always my #1 cheerleader. She goes with whatever ideas I have, whatever, if I'm trying to do a crazy bodybuilding competition. For my skin surgery, she actually moved into my apartment to help take care of me. And then we started living together indefinitely since then. I proposed to her on that street where we met. So, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, right? We just got married 4 months ago in October, and the dogs were in the wedding. My dog Blackberry, she just left us last year. Incredible dog. I got her in 2005. She was a little puppy. Giant me and tiny Blackberry. She kind of gave me a reason to keep existing and surviving. And she was like a big motivator for me to live, because I wanted to take good care of her. I wanted to give her a good life. I miss her a lot. Now we have 2 wonderful dogs. There's a lot of spots in our heart for dogs. If you would have told the 400-pound version of myself that this was in the cards, any of it, I would think you're absolutely crazy. It's just such a big shift, not just how you look, but how you feel. Since I've gone through this transformation, the coolest thing is that I get to help other people. I quit my job as a real estate agent. I went back to school, I studied nutrition, I got certified as a fitness nutrition specialist. I can show you how to do it because I've done it. And I do believe that anyone who really wants it can also get that result. For the future, I don't really want anything lavish or extravagant. I just want to feel comfortable and be healthy and share love with the people around me. And dogs. Dogs are great too, so they go a long way. Why are you guys so loving?